Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. As you see, I'm doing a celebrity reading on Ariana Grande. I'm not going to make it that long. I've done a short energy reading on her, and I did the reading prior to making the video, and I just wrote down some notes of things that I was seeing currently in Ariana Grande energetically while I was picking up about her. Now, let me put this out here real quick. Whatever you see here in this energy reading on Ariana Grande, it is not facts, it is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. I also want to say, when I'm doing my readings, for those of you who are her fans, okay, this is not me putting her down. You will see a lot of what I consider as not so positive messages coming out, because see, I have already pre notes from the short reading that I did, and I'm going to go back over that real quick, okay? And then I'm going to break it down a little more, possibly why I'm seeing that. Now, I am tapped in also when it comes to numerology, and that's just a backup of what I'm already seeing in the energies, okay? It pretty much backs me up, but I will not be doing numerology today concerning Ariana. But when I go over that list is just letting you know the energies that I'm seeing going on with her and around her. So that can be anybody that's, close to her. Like, for instance, she's been having somebody around her that's been sticking to her like glue, okay? I'm looking at it as a good friend. Somebody she had befriended in that movie she did. What was it called? Wicked, I believe. And I forgot the lady last name, but I think her name was Cynthia. She's a beautiful sister, beautiful voice. Let me just say that. Rihanna is beautifully and talented, as well as Cynthia. So anyway, with that being said, Cynthia's appearance has drastically changed since she first came on the scene up to the present, as well as Ariana, and both of their appearance has really drastically changed right after they finished the little project, the movie Wicked, okay? It's like Cindy's two looks changed so drastically. I'm gonna be honest with you, the first thing that came to me was Humiliation Ritual. That's the first thing that came to me. And we do know that when it comes to Holly Weird, they do get down when it comes to those parties at those mansions, wherever they have them at. Those parties at those mansions, whether it's in Hollywood or wherever. Some of them are on these islands, these private islands. But anyway, as I stated in the short reading, Ariana was destined for success, and she was definitely, hungry for fame, and she was very successful at it. And like I said, once again, very beautiful, very talented. But you can see yourself how over the years, looking at a Ariana from a healthy perspective, okay, to looking at her now, you can tell she has experienced trauma. Okay, it's showing all over her. And she ain't the only one. I don't know what's going on in Hollywood Weird, but yeah. But just by me looking at Ariana, even Cynthia as well, because she's by her side, to the hip, like glue. You can tell they both had experienced some kind of trauma. I don't know if they were made to, partake in something, and they just happened to be together at one of those parties, or just behind the scenes partaking in rituals. But to me, they both come out very. This is what I'm getting, okay? Intuitively, they both come out as though they have experienced some kind of trauma abuse, and them, it's one thing for them to do a movie together and they became very close. I don't see nothing wrong with that, but their demeanor with each other is like trauma bonding, okay? That's what I'm seeing energetically. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I'm telling you what I'm seeing. And a lot of times people can come together, even their background when it comes to trauma is different. They're still trauma bonding. They got something in common. And these two got something ultimately in common because they both are, celebrities. They both are, music artists, singers, actresses, and they are part of this Hollywood, or shall I say Hollyweird. They are a part of all of that, okay? And they know what it takes to stay relevant. They know what it takes for them to still get those calls, if you know what I mean, to get these gigs, these movies, or whatever. And they have to partake in certain activities. Now, all I'm going to say is that's what I'm seeing with Ariana and Cynthia, okay? Yeah, they are both just trauma bonding. And I'm sure that to each other, definitely to Ariana, Cynthia is like how can I say, they're pretty much, just comforting each other. And Cynthia's doing more of it towards Ariana the most. And you notice Ariana doesn't complain at all. She know what time it is, and I feel like it's very comforting when Cynthia's around her for whatever reason. So could it be more to their relations? It could be. When it comes to trauma bonding, it affects everybody differently. Some people get involved behind the scenes, Even it could be a fling or affair, they can get involved behind the scenes. But anyway, but like I said, I'm here to entertain you. I knows what I know, don't know everything, but I know what I'm picking up on. Now it's interesting, when I was using the True Crime Oracle deck, right? Now no crime has taken place, and we're not wishing this on Ariana. I just want to show what's coming out. I got here power supply. And when I look at this energy right here, I think about abuse of power. Power supply, I think about the word supply, like where you get your supply from, if you know what I mean. But the ultimate power is the industry. Let me just say that, okay? The industry that's supplying these celebrities their gigs. Hello, somebody. That's promoting their work. You get what I'm going with this. So I really see this really as the industry, okay? I got here trapped. So I feel like Ariana is feeling trapped for whatever reason. I was getting a dirty offer. So that means something to her. And if she don't know, she knows now. And she's not happy about it, okay? I also got here the devil's in the details, rightfully so. I did get the word Satan. And we all know how they get down in Hollywood, what's expected out of them, okay, as far as not acknowledging and worshiping. Whether she really worshiped the beast or not, the Baphomet or not, this is still how they get down, okay? And she knows about it. And I have here regret. And I have here the lies they tell, okay? Now, I did mention something about, I just want to clear this up. I did mention numerology. I was getting the energy surrounding Ariana. I was getting in the closet and possibly gay, okay? Now, I'm not going to say that she's gay. I'm not going to say that. The in the closet could just be, maybe she's just bisexual, okay? I mean, y'all may not consider that as being in the closet, but if it's not her, it's somebody close to her. Because like I said, when I'm doing a reading, I'm looking to not only her energies, but the energies going on around her, with her, okay? And so keep all of that in mind when I'm doing this, okay? So I just want to share that. Also, I like to say, I know she was last dating a actor, I believe, that was married. She was having an affair with him, because I'm still getting the energy affair. Now, y'all can let me know in the comments, did he break up with her or did she break up with him? Because I'm getting the word rejection. And I'm also getting a hit on child. So now I'm wondering, was Ariana expecting when she was with him, and she may have allegedly, aborted the child? Because I was getting a hit on something about a child, and maybe that's what the regret could come from. And by her, career blowing up the way it has. Some celebrities can, get by having a child and working it around their career, but I don't know. She could have been told to give the child up. All I know is, and who knows, it could be a future energy, but I'm getting child with her. So I'm wondering what she ever expecting. Now the way she's looking now, she could still get knocked up. But she looks very unhealthy to me. It doesn't look like she's taking in enough of calories, if you know what I mean. So anyway, see that affair? But see, I'm really looking at that as a past tense, unless she's having I'm gonna say allegedly, unless she's currently having a so-called affair with Cynthia, and I'm only saying that due to trauma bonding. Both of them have experienced trauma, okay? Due to behind the scenes, what was expected of them in the industry. That's two individuals that's coming together for a common goal. It says accomplished partner in crime. Now, I don't know about the crime part, but that's still two individuals coming together. That's partnership alliance. It's like Ariana and Cynthia is looking for strength within each other, if you know what I mean, okay? Comforting one another. Power supply, see? I can't make it up. And I am getting travel with Ariana. I just said that. I am getting travel with her. I'm gonna do 3 more. Regret. I just showed you that earlier. Run away. This somebody wants to run from their problems, their obligations, or their past. Okay? Travel. Now, one card did pop up. I didn't want to show y'all, but I'm going to go ahead and explain to you what it could mean. I did see burial. Burial could just mean covering up something that you don't want to come out, something that you don't want exposed, okay? It just says spouse/partner, but the key word is partner. That's joining 2 people. One more. Well, we know she's alive. She is alive. Hold on. I look at this as the industry, okay? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop. I'm not trying to make this video dark. I'm just trying to get you to see what I'm seeing. Because I was getting sorrow ahead. It doesn't mean anything's going to happen to her, okay? Because had I not known any better, if I wasn't tapped in, I would think she had an eating disorder, to be honest with you. And they can, behind the scenes, say to them, I want you to take in this many calories. We want you like this versus this. They can, direct their artists as far as trying to control them, how they want them to look and how thin they want them to look. Okay? So I'm not going to take that off the table. I just know that she looks very frail. She looks very emotionally drained and tapped out. Yes, indeed. And she looks like she had experienced trauma. Because I got the message trauma at home. But see, I don't know who she lives with. But the key word is trauma. And when I looked at her pictures, not so distant before she did the movie Wicked, she had her eyebrows, they were full looking, and now they look half cut off. This is the shadow deck. You got here drugs. Now, could she be doing drugs behind the scenes? Allegedly, maybe. Or she could be giving drugs. You know, they do put things in the drinks. Hello, somebody. To keep them under control. Some of you beehives out there, your favorite celebrity, Beyonce, a lot of times she be high. If her husband not keeping her, you know, sedated, somebody is around her like a handler is. Cause that's what Cynthia is to Ariana. She's like a handler. Gossip. Temptation. Secretive. Conflicted. Aggression. And I also was getting the energy around Ariana, anger, like somebody that's easily get upset, you know, get angry real easily. Even though she comes off very calm, spirit-like. But hell, she not hardly eating. Just saying. They can make you, you know, grumpy, flighty. This somebody that would easily get upset. I just said it earlier. And I got here disrespectful. Whether she's operating in this energy or somebody's operating this energy towards her. Let's go around one more time. Fearful. Rejection. Remember I mentioned it to you earlier. I was getting something about rejection. I'm just not really sure what this stemmed from, unless it was her last relationship. Numbness. I'm so glad this came out. Cause when I did that short reading, I would mention something about drugs, sex, and lies, and somebody had commented. I forget what the comment was about, but they was like, you know, they don't know nothing about her doing no drugs. They don't think she would do no drugs. Look, whether she, you know, decide to, you know, do this behind the scenes, okay, you'd be surprised many of them do. I can see this, whether it's drugs or drinking, but I also can see her possibly being drugged as well. Let me just say that a lot of people who experience trauma, you know, they're trying to not think about those things that's traumatizing to them, that really affected them in a negative way. They would turn to drugs or alcohol, but like I said, she also could be drugged as well. It's like a coping mechanism. Anyway, I can also get this if she's experiencing trauma behind the scenes. I got here numbness. Antagonist. And remember, I do have here secretive. Feeling doubtful. Depression. Explosive. This somebody's getting upset and going from 1 to 10. And I got right here, easily upset, flighty. This is her getting upset and she's going off behind the scenes for whatever reason. And I got here drunk. And maybe it could be when it comes to this disrespectful energy, maybe she feel like somebody's disrespecting her behind the scenes and she's going off, you know. Maybe they're drinking around her, or she's drinking and she's still popping off. To me, it's like the energy I'm getting with Ariana, it's like somebody, and it could be one of the higher ups, like a producer or somebody, but somebody is like crossing boundaries with her, and you know, she has a problem with that. And it's not just her, they do a lot to these celebrities, you know, trying to see how far they can go with them, if you know what I mean. And some celebrities want the fame so much, you know, they just go along with it, even though they don't like it, but they go along with it because they know that's what it's going to take for them to get that part, if you know what I mean. Disconnection, secretive, closed off. That's the end of somebody that's shutting down. They're not letting you in as far as what's going on with them. You know what I'm saying? Abuse. Can't make it up. Ignorance. Selfishness. Cold. Manipulation. Grief. Drunk. I'm gonna do 3 more. Ignorance. Cold. Disrespectful. Show me the energy of Ariana and Cynthia. What they got in common together. Show me the energy of Ariana and Cynthia. And I'm only saying this because lately they've been stuck like glue with each other. Greed. So they chasing that money and doing whatever it takes. Addictions. Whatever that addiction is. Drugs, alcohol, sex, whatever it is. It can be a workaholic as well. Selfishness. Disconnection. It's like they are in their own little world and they are very distant. Not with each other, but with that, you know, those that are outside of them. They're very, you know, shut off and distance. So anyway, disconnection. Blind side. Envy. Numbness. I'm gonna do about 3 more. Humiliation. I truly believe the experiencing the humiliation ritual. Let me see this real quick. It came out for a reason. Blindside, regrets, victim, carrying burdens, guilt, and brutality. I wouldn't be surprised if this just the energy of these two, what they had experienced due to trauma of abuse that's going on behind the scenes, if you know what I mean, okay? Blindside, regrets, victim, seeing themselves as a victim, or playing the victim, carrying burdens, guilt, brutality. That's violence. Maybe, you know, who knows what these so-called rituals they have to partake in and what they have to see in these rooms, in these secret rooms, and what's done to them. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. before I do this right here, I want to go over this notes real quick. I did this December the 7th. These are just the notes that I was going over when I did that short energy reading. Workaholic, stress, very deceptive, and we did see secretive. Dirty offer, so some kind of dirty offer was presented to Ariana, okay? And a dirty offer is somebody has hidden intentions with this offer, and what she's expecting out of it, they have hideous, not good intentions towards her, okay? It's just something about that offer. It really not for her highest good. It really an offer that she should really skip, if you know what I mean, okay, or not accept. But anyway, it may be, I want you to do this, but it may be I'm offering you this, but I want you to do this, if you know what I mean, okay? Very deceptive, dirty offer, mental confusion, paranormal. And with the paranormal, I mean, she is in the industry of Satanists. Let me just say that all them rituals is no telling what she has seen. Spell work, conflict, agent hidden / in the background. I look at the agent as possibly a handler or just somebody in the background that's reporting to somebody in the higher ups or whatever. Energy harvesting. If you look at her, she like all the life is sucked out of her. Let's be clear. In the closet. If it ain't Ariana, it could be somebody close to her. Who knows? Maybe it's Cynthia. I don't know. Maybe Ariana's bisexual. I don't know, and I don't care. Anyway, let's continue. Trapped. We did see trapped. Okay, we saw that earlier. Workplace affair. That could be her energy and Cynthia. And after all, she was involved with that actor in a movie, and she had an affair with him, so that could be her MO. Okay, getting involved with people, bonding with people, and getting involved with them, people that she works with. All right, feeling trapped, not what I signed up for. That could be that dirty offer. Caught cheating, collect trophies. That's just the energy of dating people, but you're keeping a souvenir. It's something about them that you're keeping. Something personal of theirs, and who knows, they might not even know nothing about it, okay? So maybe with all her exes, she has something personal of theirs that she keeps, allegedly. Destined for success, future marriage, well, we know she's been married before. They are being tracked. Who knows, maybe a GPS is in her vehicle, I don't know. Future, let me see. Secretly meeting up with somebody, being recorded. I feel like they do some rituals in those rooms. Majority of these celebrities, and it's not just Ariana, are being compromised in these so-called elites, Hollywood parties, okay? And whether they are partaking in the act or not, they're still in the room watching. I got being recorded. Trauma at home. Hearing I told you so. Obsessed, won't let go. That could be Ariana energy or somebody she may have got involved with. Might be obsessed with her. Partners in crime, we did see that earlier. Doing drugs. Satan, we did see the devil's in the details. I got SA, so she could have been SA before. And that's her story to tell. I got drugs, sex, and lies, and I got sorrow ahead. And I'm only going back over that because I wanted to clarify certain things that was in that energy. Numerically, that came out and that I was getting about Ariana. Everything about her right now is ritualistic, okay? Everything about what's going on with her is like humiliation rituals and very ritualistic, okay? That's pretty much what I'm getting with her. It's like how much is she's willing to go through, you know, the abuse of the industry. Now, we did see, I did mention earlier, I did say caught cheating, didn't I? Look at that. Caught what? Uncovering evidence, getting exposed, cheating revealed. So I don't know. I mean, who is she talking to now behind the scenes? Now this says divorce, breaking contracts. Maybe she could be seeing somebody who's married. I know she was seeing somebody before that was married. And maybe this is a past energy, huh? Fake friends. I'm gonna go ahead and show it. I don't know if it's gonna come back out. They just say put it on a show. I think about lights, camera, action. You know, put the mask on, give them what they want. I got here trash. This somebody's getting rid of the other. They send them as trash. And I did mention the word rejection. Throw away, getting rid of, tossed out. And tantric sex. This is the energy of an ancient sex practice, but it is a ritual sex practice, okay? Fake apology. So let me see here. That's just the energy of caution on the road, okay? Let's just pray she have safe travels on the road. Fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. That's just an energy of competition, girl fight. Check yourself. That's somebody's checking the other. Toxic. Fighting for what you love. I'm gonna do about 5 more. Burning evidence. It's just something that she doesn't want out, okay? Fulfilling a fantasy. I don't lost count. I do about 3 more. Burning evidence. Fighting for what you love. Envy. Kick to the curve. That somebody is rejecting the other, telling them to get out. Earlier I did see bank failure. That's like somebody's expecting some kind of transaction that didn't go through. They're expecting their money that they did not receive. Tantric sex, I mentioned that earlier. That could be a past energy, okay? It just says pregnancy test, unsure result, a pregnancy scare. It says a pregnancy scare, okay? Positive or negative. So I'm not saying she's expecting. I'm not saying anything. I'm just spirit talking. You know, maybe she did have a pregnancy scare. I do about 3 more. Trash. Came right back out. So anyway, I wish Ariana all the best. Bank failure, expecting some kind of transaction that did not go through. Remember that dirty offer? Watching shit go down and join the gossip. In their feelings. Insecure. Bugaboo. There's 2 individuals coming together, but it's fear, distress in the air. Making a bad choice. Came right back out. Watch this shit go down. And a situation is about to explode. Things are about to pop off in flames. Whatever that means behind the scenes. Between Ariana and somebody. So anyway, I'm through with this reading. I'm not trying to dig like that. I wish her all the best. I do. I just don't want to add any more to this reading. But I'm going to stand on what I'm saying. Even though it's allegedly, I feel like Ariana has been experiencing big time a trauma. Okay? due to what has been going on with her behind the scenes and what she was willingly to allow, okay? Because when it comes to the industry, if you don't play the game, they will stop pushing you, if you know what I mean, okay? So Ariana and Cynthia are both playing the game. Let me see something real quick. I want to ask a question with concern. This is a different deck. This is the What's the Tea deck. I just want to ask a quick question about Ariana and Cynthia real quick. I'm looking at Ariana, and I'm setting my attention on the energy between Ariana and Cynthia. Ariana and Cynthia. Show me the energy, what's going on between Ariana and Cynthia. Ariana and Cynthia. Let me see something first. Into you. Good chemistry, great vibe, positive. See how these two are snuggling up, hugging each other, comforting each other. Smoke and mirrors. Don't be fooled by appearances. So this is the energy of somebody wants you to look over here when there's something else going on over here, if you know what I mean, okay? Spiritual haters. Hate on your spirituality, light, magical powers. You see that word down there, magical powers? This is somebody that don't want you shining no brighter than they are, okay? They want to dim your light if they feel like you're getting too bright, if you know what I mean. Into you. Too busy winning. Photo proof, getting evidence, whatever that means. Too busy winning. Bad influences. Someone is having a negative influence on your life. I wonder which one. This speaks about bad influences. One of them are having a negative influence on the other. Which one you think it is? Queen rising, stepping into power, praise, coming up the spotlight. This is the energy of being acknowledged, coming to the spotlight, okay, being recognized for your work. New perspective. Someone helps you to see things from a new perspective. Unbothered. Move in silence. Clout hungry. Say anything, does anything, make shit up dramatic. Just the energy of you doing whatever in the cameras. You saying anything or doing anything to get people talking, okay? So maybe when Cynthia is adjusting Ariana's necklace, she's just being dramatic, trying to get people talking. And actually, that's a very smart move when you think about it, because when people stop talking, you know, you become irrelevant. So keeping up appearances. Keeping up appearances. Keeping up appearances and acting like everything is fine. And that just says girl fight, argument, physical fight, at war, competing. But anyway, I wish these two all the best. I'm going to go ahead and end it. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. What's sent out to me, I don't know about no girl fight. What's sent out to me just competing, you know. They both are at the top of their game, if you know what I mean. Some people still stand on keep your enemies closer, if you know what I mean, okay? I'm not saying that they consider each other's enemies, but them coming together and bonding the way they are, and they truly probably have become friends. I feel like it gets people talking, and the spotlight is on both of them, if you know what I mean. Okay, so it's definitely a good chess move, you know what I mean. Okay, keep people talking, keep people wondering and guessing. I'm through with this. I wish Ariana all the best. I thank you for watching, and bye for now.